Hi everyone, it's Jasmine Rose here. Hi everyone, it's Jasmine Rose here with your weekly angel card reading. This is for Monday the 14th to Sunday the 20th of March. And as usual, I'm shuffling my cards and placing them out for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and the weekend. And these are the Doreen Virtue Archangel Michael Oracle cards. So at the very start of the week for Monday the Tuesday we have Innocence. Okay, so we've got an angel with blue wings and he's holding what looks like a tiny little puppy. I'll just like to see this here. Don't know if you can see that. And it says, "Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace." Okay, so this is a very delicate card. I've got the feeling that a lot of you have been feeling quite fragile, and this is a particular card that's coming up if there's something that you're feeling really guilty about, something that you're quite stuck in the past with that you can't quite get over. Now the thing that I'm really drawn to here is the really calming blue of the angel's wings, and I feel as if we're not speaking our truth here. And when we're not speaking the truth, we're accumulating that in our body. This is a blockage within the body that is, and I feel as if it's drawn, I feel as if it is in the heart chakra as well. This is emanating from a lack of self-love. And this is developed from an ability to kind of stand up for yourself when you know that you maybe should have, and taking the blame for other people's actions. Now when we're talking about innocence, I feel as if I'm being drawn back to that of a child, and it may be that you need to kind of reach your inner child and nurture that again, and do things that make you feel safe. So in order to nurture that inner child, we need to give it love and we need to give it safety, and we need to do the things that nurture you, such as nurture your body, eating the right kind of food, taking plenty of relaxation, and always give yourself that time that you need and try not to feel guilty about it. If there's something that you've maybe taken the blame for, or there's something that you've maybe someone has put the blame on you, expect this to maybe be lifted this week with a bit of help. Even if the accuser isn't necessarily apologising to you and helping you lift that burden, I feel as if you need to do the groundwork to lift it from yourself. And that really is remembering that you are a child of the universe and that we are all created with the same love. We're all created with the same love, we're all equal. And whether you're religious or not, I feel we're all loved in God's eyes. Whether you believe in God or a goddess or the universe, we're all created from the same being. And remember that the highest vibration on this planet is love. So when you believe that and you step into that, that is all really that matters, and that will help you clear some of that. I feel the need to tell you that you need to kind of step into the vibration of love and allow yourself to feel loved, to receive gestures of love, and to give yourself a bit of self-love, whatever that may be. I feel as if there is a lot of clearing work that needs done here, maybe with some crystals, things that may aid communication. I feel as if it's your time to shine now, and you cannot let yourself be dragged down with the thoughts, feelings and behaviours that have been inflicted on you by other people. You are not what other people think of you, you are what you think of yourself. Now when we move on to the middle of the week, we're saying God's in charge. Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. So I feel as if we're going back to this conflict that you have, and it's saying that you can't really stress about the outcome here. It's asking you to give your worries over to God, or give your worries over to the universe, whatever it is that you believe in. We can't always control everything, unfortunately, and when we worry about these things we get into that alignment with fear, and that then becomes reflected in our body, and then when we step into feelings of fear, that fear then accumulates in our body and it'll attract its mirror image. So you will attract more negative situations, more drama than you actually need. But what this card is saying, it's time to stop worrying and just hand the situation over. I feel as if the best thing to do here would be maybe to release it in a way that is satisfactory to you, that will make you feel as if it has been lifted away. Whether that be writing a letter to the person involved, it's up to you whether you send it, or you could just write it and burn it and scatter the ashes away. Something that is very cleansing. Or maybe you could write your worries, maybe you could go to the beach and write your worries in the sand and wait for the tide to come in and wash that away. Whatever makes you feel cleansed. So give it over to whatever higher power you believe in, and just trust that everything is working out and change just can't be stopped. Everything for how it's meant to be. There's also like a lot of violet in this card, which suggests that maybe there's some healing going on. It would be a good time, if you're someone who enjoys Reiki, maybe to have a Reiki session to help release the blockages. Ask a Reiki master like myself to maybe send you some distance healing. But healing is taking place for you to kind of remove these blockages. And Friday in the weekend, it says, admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. I appreciate your support in helping me face my feelings with grace and acceptance so that I can be lovingly honest with myself and others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for giving me courage and strength. Okay, so it seems to be really like a week of truth, whether that is speaking your truth to other people who might not necessarily be willing to listen, but also kind of being true to yourself. And if you know something is true in your heart, and the ability to accept that. Sometimes when things happen and certain things come up to do with the truth of a situation, sometimes when people say things to us, it can make us feel kind of uncomfortable, and when that makes us feel uncomfortable, that normally means that there are some areas that need to be worked out. That usually means you're needing to do some work in that area and find out why does it bother you so much? Was that comment that someone made a reflection of who you are? Did you not like it? Why didn't you like it? What did it trigger within you? What did it do? Can you relate it back to a moment in the past? Are you giving it too much power? So really, it's about self-development. Sometimes when things are uncomfortable for us, when we're looking at the truth and it hurts us, sometimes it's hurtful for a reason. And although sometimes we try to mask that pain, a lot of us kind of try to mask it with things that are outside of us, such as too much alcohol, drugs, that uncomfortable feeling, when maybe we need to look at it and find out why is it so difficult for us and what work needs to be put in place. So it might be a case of how you're going to move past a certain difficult situation. Have a look at your strengths, your weaknesses, and remember that you're not a bad person. When you feel weak and when something is difficult, it doesn't mean you're necessarily a bad person or you don't have something difficult to deal with. Sometimes it is a case of going within and trying to think, what qualities am I lacking here? How do I gain those skills and qualities? How can I learn to be truthful and powerful without offending people? How can I stand up for myself and be articulate and assertive without the fear or the worry that I'm going to come across as aggressive or as a nasty person? Maybe it's a case of doing the groundwork and working on the self-love so that this comes a little bit easier to you. I really feel as if it is a week for stepping into the light and kind of letting that light reflect everything that needs healed and worked on this week. It is a great week for self-healing, self-reflection, and really kind of speaking the truth about everything, getting things off your chest. So a little bit of groundwork this week. So that's all for this week, and I look forward to seeing you next week.